in Austin, over. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a musician, and I'm a big old weirdo. I just have a weird taste in things, you know?
Tell me your ghost story.
My ghost story happened to me in the backyard of my own home. Probably why I'm such a big weirdo is because I grew up with literally a cemetery in my backyard. It's like my neighbor's dead family. Really weird, right? Yeah, it's a little family cemetery. It's really, you know, there's some like DIY graves. It goes back. That family lives there. I lived here. The cemetery here. In their backyard is a house that is abandoned. What happened in that abandoned house was one of my neighbor's family members, he was sent to prison. His mom or dad, I think it was his dad, refused to bail him out. The story goes, when he came back, he just killed the whole family and then killed himself with a machete, yeah. When my parents moved in, there was like a junkie in the neighborhood that was trying to sell my dad a machete. And he's just like, hey, can you give me like $20? I'll give you this machete. And we still have that machete. It's fucking creepy. And my dad thinks it's the machete that killed the family. I don't know why the we would have that. That's so weird. So like 2 years or so after my parents finally told us that story, we're like, we're gonna go to that house right now, which was like midnight. And I'm like all about this, you know, because I got my friends there. This will be so much fun. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before everybody goes out there. The way I thought we were gonna go is we're gonna leave out the back door, go down our property a few acres, and then go to the abandoned house. I go to the bathroom, I come out, nobody's there. So I assume they left without me. I leave out the back door. My brother was notorious for playing pranks on me. So as soon as I leave out the back door, there's no one there. I'm like, I know exactly what's going on. They're gonna try to meet me at the house and spook me or something, you know? I'm a victim of this, you know? This is something my brother and his friend group would do. So I go down there by myself, fully anticipating meeting my friends. And then in the moonlight, I see somebody in this field, because there's like a little field where they had a creek that just, you know, evaporated. All I see is a white shirt just running across the field. And I'm like, oh, I literally say, like, you're such a fucking idiot. I see you. So I go back, you know, I'm not gonna walk into their trap. I go back, they're all there at home waiting for me. They went out the front door. They were all in the front yard the whole time. You know, it took me like 10 minutes to get back there. And they're like, what's going on? None of us had a white shirt on, because we're goth AF. So I was like, huh. You know, that's kind of weird in the first place. You know, that's somebody disguised. But I didn't see any arms or legs. All I saw was a white figure just running in the field. And I was like, who was that in the field? And they're like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you guys are trying to play a prank on me. I know. You know, I'm not stupid. I knew somebody would have been in on it, and I knew a way to get them to crack. But they were like, what are you talking about, actually? Like, what are you... I was like, by the house, in front of the house, where there's the field, where the old creek was, I saw somebody run. And they're like, that was not us. What are you talking about? And then we all got like really spooked. And we like, did not go back to that house that night because I saw a fucking ghost, you know, and we're like, okay, let's not. We ungeared, we put everything back in my dad's shed. And we're like, this is just too sketch.
Was it scary?
It was, at the time, no. You know, it wasn't, when I saw them running across the field, it wasn't scary because I was so certain it was a friend of mine. You know, I did think that they were really trying to sell it because, you know, we were all pretty aware that if we were running through that field, you know, what's on the other side is more deep forest. So there's no reason to run to the other side. And you're probably going to get ticks or trip on something. So there's no reason for any of us to be running unless they're trying to spook me, you know? That's what I was thinking, but it's just so weird. They were all pretty chilled, like spooked, but they also didn't believe me. But they were spooked enough by the story to not go back to the house.